Namaste, beautiful souls. This is Tiffany, and I am downstairs in the creative space of Tree Top House Boise to bring you this week's energetic forecast for awakened entrepreneurs. And I'm going to do this by sign. So last week I went in chronological order, the order that they cycle through the year. This week I'm going to start with Aries because I'm an Aries. And I'm a firm believer in putting the, putting the oxygen mask on yourself before you try to help the other passengers on the plane. So it's that idea of heal yourself, give yourself the self-care, the meditation, and the attention that you need before you then try to help other people. So after my sign, I used a D12 to just roll and give us the number order. And so it was completely random funny. It just landed on one again. So that's Aries, of course. All right. So let's give this a try. First card for Aries today is the Prince of Discs. Prince of Discs. So in this deck, now this is the Spirit Science Tarot because you know I love the Spirit Science. I have a couple of oracle decks here on the side in case the guides want to bring in like more refined specifics. They can do that through those cards. They know that. Pretty normal for us. So all right, so in this deck, this is youthful masculine energy. It is of Earth. So talking about financial situations, talking about businesses, talking about the messenger, the messages that you receive in things that can benefit your business. So if you are an Aries energied entrepreneur, then you're definitely going to want to have your ear to the ground, kind of feeling out what's going on in the world, what's going on in your particular marketplace, what things are speaking to clients, what ways of delivery are important to them right now. So these are very practical pieces of information, or maybe there are things that are available to your business that you weren't aware of. All right, so energy in opposition is the light at an inverse axis. So this has to do with being overly shy. For an Aries, already a fire sign, already very vibrant, very robust, being the leader of leaders, the emperor. This is having a tendency to be a little shy, having a tendency to try to hide your light under the bushel rather than being forward and allowing your light to shine so that the world has the opportunity to see it. That's essential for an entrepreneur. If people don't know that you bake the best cookies on earth, then how are they ever going to find you to purchase your cookies? I mean, when we're putting this in terms of business, in terms of the brass tacks, you got to get the wet blanket off of your energy. You got to stop hiding it, concealing it, worrying who's going to say this, that, or what, and just let your light shine. Let your light shine. What's the healing remedy for this? What's the healing remedy coming out of another deck? Looks like. Still shuffling. There we go. Appreciation. So this is all about, let me get a glare off that if I can. There we go. This is all about conscious gratitude. Conscious gratitude and appreciation for who you are and for what you have to offer. This is giving yourself a little ho'oponopono and even making it specific to what you bring to the table. So when you are looking to manifest beautiful things for yourself and for your business, you have to remember that you and your business are not the same entity. And you have to give appreciation to both of them. Okay. So I'm going to, I feel like there's more that this Oracle deck wants to say. So I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Here we go. The Magician in the Mirror. So this is allowing your personal alchemy free flow. Before, we were pinching that off. But part of letting your light shine is allowing your conscious alchemy of energies to really move and to become. Often when we're looking for something to manifest or something to do or be, even if it's, I want these supplies to become this finished products that I want to offer my customers, we forget that basic process is a process of alchemy. It is something that happens first energetically in our mind, and then we follow through and walk through that process to bring it to completion. And so if you can bring all of your attention and your focus onto what you actually desire to manifest, not all the bad things that happened before, or how many different times and ways you failed the last time you did it, but what do you actually want to happen? You want things to be smooth. You want things to be easy. You want them to be gentle and bright and full of love and joy and wonderful experiences. So using the alchemy that you have at hand is your step forward. And I feel one card from the Goddess Oracle. Let's see here. There she is. Kali. This is the goddess who eats fear. She eats demons. She's just chomp chomp and they're gone. And this is not a time to allow ourselves to be swamped or swarmed by our fears. This is a time to just swallow them whole. Kali swallows these demons and she surrounds them with light. They are completely consumed and are no more. And that's the thing about our fears, is when we push them out and push them away, they don't have an opportunity to clear, and our energy ends up being stuck in that thing that you're pressing against, what you don't want to see happen. And so Kali invites us to embrace our fears, to bring them in, to really feel all the way through them until you go, that's ridiculous. And then you just laugh at it because you go, what was I thinking? How silly. And then your energy just comes back to you. Fear is something that pinches us off from seeing the opportunities that are around us. At any given moment, this is a quote from Abraham Hicks, at any given moment, there are at least 20 different opportunities available to us for any situation. For every situation, in every now. And the time is always now. So consume your fears. And then they rule us no more. All right, so let's coalesce that ball of healing energy for our Aries entrepreneurs. This looks like lightning. It's just balls of lightning. This is just beautiful. I'm going to send that out To our Aries entrepreneurs, the world over. This ball of healing, it looks like it's replicating until it's almost blanketing the earth. And now it's coming back down. So if you're an Aries energied entrepreneur, go ahead and focus, center, feel your grounding, feel your aura. Take a deep breath and bring that healing energy in. It's just for you. It's not for anybody else. This is for the Aries entrepreneurs. Inhale. Breathe it in. Accept it. Feel it flowing through your being to all the places that it needed to go. And have that extra appreciation for who you are and what you bring to the table. You are valuable. I ask that this healing be sealed, and so it is. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to clear up the cards and the energy of Aries, and then we'll go on to the second. All right, here we go with Aquarius. So drawing in the energy of the Aquarius entrepreneurs, very fast, very light, very airy. And what is their energy today? Oh, so they're feeling a little pinch. Februaries are not always the best month for entrepreneurial businesses anyway. It's just one of those lower revenue months. So they might be feeling a little bit of a pinch and putting a lot of their thought into, how do I fix this? How do I get a little bit more out of it? What's the energy in opposition? So the energy in opposition is moving into a place of more balance. So their business is trying to balance itself, and it's uncomfortable for them to feel that balancing coming out. Good news, I consider this good news because as a major arcana, balance is it's a really important energy. It's needed for all of the elements to flow smoothly to all points of your business. You definitely want every part of it to be in balance. So this might mean maybe some changes going on, maybe looking at your fee structure, maybe looking at your the way that you're advertising, how you're advertising, and looking for places where the energies are disharmonious, the energies are unbalanced, and where you see that, that's probably where you're going to want to make the changes. So that's just what I'm seeing, but I'm switching decks here for the energy to heal the suffering of our Aquarius here. And I think last week the Aquarius had a tower, which huge change. They had a tower with, I think it was the Queen of Cups. So love energy, smoothing and easing the huge transition that Aquarians are in, and it makes sense that they're feeling that pinch right now. So the remedy card that came out was envy. So in terms of a remedy, I'm just going to sit with my guides for a sec here. Let me pause. This big change it's exacerbated if we stand in a position of believing ourselves to be outside the abundance. And this change, this transition that the Aquarians are going through, it is one for something better. So you're taking a step out of what you are in and taking a step up into an expansion of your business or a change in your business. And the thing that's significant to remember here is that this change is for the highest good of all, and you're headed for success, and you already have more success than you realize. You're sort of not seeing or not appreciating the success that you already have under your belt. And this card is where we sort of point that out and then draw our attention to the abundance and the wealth that's already in your possession, and remembering that you are actually in the lap of abundance. You're actually surrounded by opportunities and options, and that's sort of the remedy for feeling as though you're suffering through this transition. Any other cards? Something out of the Goddess Oracle. It's Easter inverted, so you're still in the coming down phase. In terms of the tower collapse, it's still coming down, and then when it finishes, it'll make the turn, and you'll begin the growth of the new process, but you're still in the coming down phase of it. So just something to be aware of. Okay, so let's collect that energy, that healing energy for our Aquarians. It's a ball of air with electric energy shot through. That's going out to the Aquarians. So if you're an Aquarian entrepreneur, just center yourself, take a deep breath, and receive, just inhale that beautiful healing energy, feeling it go through your body, go through your business, going through the connections between you and your business, freeing up that communication so that you're communicating clearly with each other back and forth. Really beautiful. Okay, I'm going to clear up. Oh, ask that healing be sealed to our Aquarian entrepreneurs. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to clean up the Aquarian energy, and then I'll be back with Scorpio, it looks like. Okay, we are all ready to go with Scorpio, and bringing in the energy of the Scorpio entrepreneur. So we have Two of Swords coming to a place of ceasefire. Last week they were trapped in some egoic maze. There's almost this warring about jealousy, about envy, about, well, somebody else's business is doing well and that worries me, you know, and it's sort of allowing your physical eyes to close and your third eye to open, and allowing kind of a ceasefire, cessation of hostilities, right? Because you remember that competition doesn't exist. There are more than enough customers and clients for everyone all over the world. There's really nothing for you to worry about. So sort of having some peace of mind about your business. And the energy crossed is Nine of Discs inverted. So your business is not doing as well as you want it to do. And that's part of the reason that you're kind of getting wrapped up in jealousy and envy and things like that. But your business is actually starting to decline. And this is making you more agitated than you normally would be, and very frustrated and trying to figure out what's going on. So what is the healing remedy for our Scorpio energied entrepreneurs? I feel like it's coming from another deck. So we're going to set down Spirit Science. Come on over to Energy Oracle. That's the theme today, apparently. I'm kidding. There's also, I could see a goddess card as well. Woman holding a heart inverted. So at some point, perhaps in your ego rage from last week, you forgot why you do what you do, why it's important to you, and you lost sight of this is about love. This is about embracing the universal love for us as cells in the body of one being. We are one. And you brought out your little stinger and started stinging everyone who loves you. And this is pretty common, I would say, for Scorpios, to feeling or perceiving some sort of pain or some sort of hurt, then you respond by stinging back. And that's kind of the opposite of what you need to do. What you need to do is to balance your heart energies and to go into your own yin energy and to be that nurturing, loving heart to yourself first, because like I said with Aries, you got to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you can help anyone else, right? Wow, I just looked at the viewfinder. That's so blurry. Like, is focus a thing? I don't know. This is a new program. Okay, so, oh, there, it focused. Wow, thank you. Yeah, so go back to your heart. Go back to love, because that's what it's all about, loving yourself and loving everyone else. And goddess, there's a goddess card here. What is Lakshmi? There is abundance and wealth available to you and to your business. You're not going to see it until you write your heart, because remember, she came out inverted. But once you do that, there's definitely a lot coming to you. So that's beautiful. All right, let's form that healing energy. This looks like a lot of earth and some water. So that's going out to our Scorpio energied entrepreneurs. And it's wrapping around the planet, sinking into those persons who accept it. So if you're a Scorpio entrepreneur, you're going to want to quiet and center, feel your grounding, and consciously inhale that healing energy and allow it to flow to the places where your heart needs the most healing. Flowing from you to your business, healing the heart of your business to a more pure place of being. There we go. And we ask that this healing be sealed to the Scorpio entrepreneurs. And so it is. All right, Going to clear up Scorpio, and then we will move on to Capricorn. All right, so back and ready to roll on Scorpio. Excuse me, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, energied entrepreneurs. What's their... Whew, boy, that's a lot of earth. A lot of earth just came in with just a ton of riches. Oh my goodness. Okay, the card that's come up is Two of Discs inverted. So this is settling in. You're settling into the beginning of the year. Your business is sort of stabilizing. It's ready to go the distance. So that's awesome. Let's keep going. What's the energy in opposition to our Capricorn energied entrepreneurs? What are they dealing with? Capricorn energied entrepreneurs. What's the energy in opposition? Do they have no opposition? Do I need to change decks? Something's happening. Oh. Okay, so we got two. We got the Prince of Cups. So this is a young man with slightly feminine energy, a little overly emotional, who is abusing his power. He is probably a little depressed. He's probably a little manipulative. This is definitely an energy you're going to want to watch out for, because if this isn't you, which, yeah, I'm seeing this is definitely someone who has an interest or some sort of stake in the outcome of your business, who is trying to rock the boat. The other thing about these indicator cards is that it doesn't necessarily have to be a young man. I mean, usually it is, but remember, masculine, feminine energy could be in a different body. Like a woman could be masculine energied, or a man could be feminine energied, or something like that. So just be aware that's something like that is happening. There's that potential for you to be misled. And then the other card that came out was the 10 of Discs inverted. So something is changing. Definitely more challenging than it is, because so 10s are a doorway. So this is a big change going on in your business, and it seems like this person is sort of driving the bus, sort of manipulating you into the position where you have this perhaps unfavorable financial change to your business. And where is the here we go, remedy card from the Oracle deck. Okay, so you're gonna feel a little financial pinch. So you're gonna want to be more careful with your spending, watching your finances a little bit closer, and then you're also that's causing some worry, just anxiety about the situation, which is understandable considering the energies presenting themselves. But that's just more of the same problem. That's not the remedy. So let me see. Oh, that is the remedy. Okay. All right. Okay, so they're showing me, in terms of the remedy, they're saying you, which is weird, you as Capricorns need to take a closer look at your financials. There's something there that you're not seeing that is, it's critical for right now. The other thing that they're saying is seriously working on healing your anxiety about the situation. The other card that came out when I asked for extra information was door to personal healing and happiness, also inverted. So this is telling me that having these worries about what's going on in the financial constraints is causing you to pinch off the attention, the self-care, the meditation, the loving support of yourself and of your business that is essential to keep you out of anxiety land. Okay? So this means you need to give yourself these things. This is job one. It's not, how do I grow my business? How do I stop this guy from interfering? How do I keep money? It's take care of you. Take care of Capricorn. I was talking to this woman, I don't know, however many months ago this was, and she says, I think there's something wrong with me. And I looked at her and I said, yeah, you need a nap. She said, what? I said, you are exhausted. You have no energy. You are depleted. You can't help anyone in a state of exhaustion, and let alone yourself. And she said, who's going to clean my house? And I said, the question is not who's going to clean your house. The question is who is going to take care of you? And the answer is you. You are the person that is responsible for taking care of you, right? So go through the door, give yourself the healing and the happiness and the mental, emotional freedom that is already yours, that you already have. And that is what is going to guide you forward into the right decisions so that you can keep your business on a balanced path. So, forming the healing for the Capricorns. And this, it started out water and earth, and then it turned into a bathtub, and now it's just like all these wonderful, decadent kinds of self-care. And this is really that sort of spa experience that you need to give yourself. Sending that out to all of our Capricorn energied entrepreneurs with love and blessings. So if you're a Capricorn, go ahead and center yourself in the center of your body. Feel your grounding connection. Take a deep breath and just gently inhale and receive that healing energy. Feel that focus and attention shifting to providing love and support and light to the one being who needs to receive it, which is you. Allow that to move through your body, through your business, bringing in that tide of being revitalized, and let that be your focus this week. I ask that this healing be sealed to the Capricorns, and so it is. All right, so I'm going to clear that up, and then I will be back with Cancer. All right, we're back with Cancer entrepreneurs. All right, so show me the energy of our Cancer entrepreneurs. And this week, they've got a shift going on. 8 of Wands. And so the Mercury retrograde is probably hitting the Cancers a little more than some of the other signs. So there's definitely change, a lot of fire going on in Cancer, so they're probably a little uncomfortable by that. What's the energy in opposition to our Cancer entrepreneurs? You guys are used to being able to scope things out before you make a decision, and so this shift has probably thrown you into just a lot of discomfort. Energy in opposition is yourself. Motion, the Chariot. So pulling together resources, working together towards a common goal, being focused and that forward motion. But all of that forward motion is happening in the middle of a shift. And so you probably feel like it's going too fast for your comfort, and it's making you feel kind of harried, because that's a lot of fast turning and fast navigation when you're used to a more slow pace, with your little sideways scuttle. Definitely uncomfortable, our Cancers. So what's the healing remedy for the Cancers? I got two. First is Princess of Wands, inverted. So, letting your passion out. Just let it out. I mean, you're a water sign already, so it's not going to burn out of control, which is what you're thinking. You're going, no, it's too much, I can't. But let it go. Let it go. It's going to carry you forward, because it's the fire energy that you need to take your business to the next level. Six of Wands was the other card that came out, which is, again, it's that Mercury energy. So it's really saying that this Mercury retrograde is, it's a gift for you. It's taken you up a step. You're moving up a step, and now is not the time to panic. Now is the time to trust that you have your hands on the reins, that you are guiding the resources and the energies where they need to go, and you know what you're doing. So relax, relax, and take that step with confidence and faith, knowing that the ascension, this next step that you're going to, this is for the highest good of all, and you are all. We are all. So do it. Go after it, Cancers. That's great for you. All right. So forming that ball of healing energy for the Cancers is just ball of fire. It's just beautiful molten fire rolling. Love it. Okay. Sending that out to all of the Cancer energied entrepreneurs. So watching that wrap around the planet, sinking in. If Cancer is your sun sign, go ahead and take a deep breath. Feel your grounding center in the center of your body, and just inhale that luscious ball of passion energy. Let it flow through your being, flow through your business, igniting every place where it needs to, transforming blockages and moving your business forward. Yes, that is beautiful. I ask that this healing be sealed to our Cancer energied entrepreneurs, and so it is. All right, so I'm going to clear out the energy of the Cancer entrepreneurs, and then we will come back for Gemini. Just a moment. All right, here we go. Gemini entrepreneurs. Very airy, very dual, very dualistic. I remember long time ago when I was in training to become a priestess, I did a service with one of my classmates where we invoked Castor and Pollux, the Gemini twins. And even though, because we did all this online, even though we weren't in the same room, as soon as we invoked the twins, I could feel her back against my back. I could feel the warmth of her body. I could hear her voice, like we were right there in the same room. And that's what I think of when I think of Geminis. But having that duality within themselves, where it's almost like there's two of them. And, to know them and to love them, you need to learn both of their sides. You need to meet both of their sides. And this is just a curiosity for me. I'm wondering how that impacts their business. Is their business also, having that dualism to it? But then I remember that businesses have their own sun sign based on when you created them. So it's interesting. But you're the CEO, right? You're the one steering it. So really, it's up to you. So the energy that our Geminis are in is the Three of Cups. So this is an abundance of good relationships, good communication, loving experiences and connections, and things that are really moving well for you. As a 3, this is further along. And it means that there's lots of opportunities this week to increase your connections. Connections are always super important as an entrepreneur, because you always want to know a guy, right? You always want to have somebody that you can call that does whatever it is that you need done. That's how we keep ourselves out of the mutant matrix. That's how we continue to grow and expand as a community. So the energy crossing you is justice. So balance, moving into balance. So just like we had with, I don't even remember which one it was, sorry. When you have things trying to balance, I think it was Capricorn, or maybe it was Aquarius, I don't remember. When you have things trying to balance while you already have this energy going on, I'm seeing that you're going to want to pay attention to what each of your connections does. How can you bring balance and benefit to each other? Because there is the opportunity to enhance businesses and experiences for each other if you can allow other energies to flow freely, just not staying stuck in one, or overbalancing where you have more energy of one element rather than an equal balance of all of them. So pay attention to the connections that you make, to the relationships that you establish. Pay attention to what your friends can do. What are their strengths and what are their weaknesses? Because you never know. There's a very good possibility that the universe has brought either you into someone's life or someone into your life because they have a necessary component or skill that can be beneficial to you, or you have a necessary component or skill that can be a benefit to them. And there's the opportunity to bring balance to the whole of us if you are able to keep your eyes open and pay attention to that in a loving way. So what is the healing energy? What's the remedy? Goddess, switch to goddess. Okay. What is the healing energy for our Geminis? Oh, I just saw an image of two silhouettes back to back, and they moved closer to each other, like a Vesica Pisces that was getting bigger. But that I see that as like a unification of the two sides, so that you are more in agreement with yourself. The remedy card that came out, though, was Uranome, goddess of ecstasy. So I'm seeing that as the need to clarify exactly what aspect of what you do brings you joy. Because as entrepreneurs, we chose to be our own boss. We chose to run a business and be the CEO and to be the captain of our own ship. But we didn't choose that for, well, I mean, there's other reasons like money or not wanting to have somebody else tell you what to do, things like that. But that's not really why you do it. You really do it because it brings you joy. Because this thing that you do is something that you are so passionate about that you don't want to do anything else. Nothing else matters to you. When you invite an entrepreneur to geek out on the thing that they do, gosh, you'll put in a nickel and get a quarter's play, because that's what they truly love. And that's where you need to go. You need to go to that place of remembering your ecstasy about what you do and what you bring to the table. Yeah. Okay, so forming that healing energy for the Geminis. This looks like fire and lightning, so lots of passion, energy going out to the Gemini energied entrepreneurs. There you go. So if Gemini is your energy, center your attention in the center of your body, focus your attention on your grounding, feel it all the way down to the center of the earth. Take a deep breath and just inhale and receive that healing energy in love and the highest good of all, and just let it flow through you, through your business, and receive it in peace and harmony. Beautiful. Okay, I ask that this healing be sealed to the Geminis, and I'm going to clear out their energy, and then we'll take a look at Taurus. All right, we're back and taking a look at the Taurans. Let's see the Taurans. So slow and heavy. For me being an Aries, when I bring in Tauran energy, I just want to nap. I'm like, I just want a fuzzy blanket and a nap. That sounds great. Oh, so heavy. It's so earthy too. So this week, our Taurans are in a place of surrender. They've made the commitment. They've decided that the investment of their energy is worth the outcome, the payback that they will get for sacrificing their time and their energy and their attention into this project that they love. It's a really beautiful place to be in, and it's much smoother and easier to endure when we surrender to it, when we just fall wholehearted, open-armed into, I am doing this because it's the thing to do for me. Very, very beautiful place to be. What's the energy in opposition for our Taurans surrendering into making an investment in themselves and in their business, surrendering into allowing their business to grow? What's the energy in opposition to that? Yep, there it is. Energy in opposition is the 3, the priestess. So when we are a master at what we are and what we do, we can sometimes fall into a place of feeling like, I have arrived, I have learned everything there is to learn, and that's a little bit of a Dunning-Kruger, where you go, well, I've learned this much, and I know that there's more that I haven't learned yet, but I really feel like I've learned almost everything there is to learn. So the encouragement is to allow yourself to realize you can go deeper. And in fact, you're in a place and an opportunity where you can go much, much, much deeper than you ever have before. The fact that these are both major arcana says there is some huge wealth of wisdom, energy trying to come through into you. And it's needing your attention, your conscious surrender to receive that, instead of arguing with it and fighting it and saying, I already know everything there is to know. So relax, surrender, receive. What's the healing energy needed for our Taurans? What's the healing energy needed for our Taurans? Ten of Discs. So this represents a treasure trove, a wealth of abundance and information about, it's like I'm seeing it like a huge treasure chest filled with abundance that is trying to come into you, and it's trying to manifest into reality, and it needs you to surrender into the receiving of higher wisdom so that your business can blossom and flourish in a huge way. As a 10, huge. You can't say huge enough. There's a lot happening there. One of the goddesses. Okay. Take care of yourself. Sulis, goddess of illness and wellness. Take care of yourself and know that energy continues. It continuously flows, and there's more. There is more for you. Your wheel is still turning. Okay. Forming the ball of healing energy for the Taurans. Mostly water. It's about 3/4 water. It's a little earth. Little island blooped on top of it. So it's going out for the Taurus energied entrepreneurs. So if you're a Taurus, go ahead and center your attention, center of your being. Feel your grounding cord. Take a deep breath. Inhale that healing energy. Allow that to come in and through, flushing through your systems, clearing away blockages, bringing you into that place of gentle, willing surrender so that you can receive that wealth of abundance that the universe has for you. And then turn around and bless the rest of us. Keep those blessings flowing. Beautiful. So this healing be sealed to the Taurus entrepreneurs. And so it is. All right. Going to clear those out, and then we will do Virgo. All right. We're back. I'm ready to take a look at Virgo. Just pulling in energy of the Virgo entrepreneurs. And we've got the 8 of Cups. So... Eight of Cups, you're sort of walking into dangerous territory. You're sort of looking back and saying, nope. I tried this thing. It didn't work very well. I wanted something different, and I'm just going to keep my attention on the different thing that I wanted while I walk away from what wasn't working anyway. And what is the energy in opposition to Virgo? It's a softer earth energy than Taurus, which makes sense because Taurus is the what's the word? Cardinal, right? We got 2 cards for energy in opposition. One is the Queen of Wands inverted. So, kind of feeling manic about the whole thing. And then the King of Cups. So you're already in this sort of love energy crisis. And then the King of Cups comes along and says, nope, I'm going to be the professional about this. I'm going to handle this with the right heart-centered energy. While at the back of it, you've got this feeling of just feeling manic. Like it is just burning a hole in your pocket. It's burning through your mind going, well, I got to do something about this. So it's a good thing that you have them together so that he can help balance out the sort of semi-panic that's going on under the surface. Healing remedy needed to get through this tough time. Feels like it's coming from the Oracle deck. I'm switching over here. So you got a little anxiety, which we kind of knew. But definitely wanting to shift that focus. So you're shifting the focus through appreciation. So remember that entrepreneurs are like cogs in a really big machine. It's a community machine. And each one of us does something that is a vital service. We provide a vital service. In the old days, it would be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, right? Because everybody needs to eat and everybody needs light. And now it's somebody's a printer and somebody makes artwork and somebody makes websites and somebody provides coaching and somebody is a copy editor, and so there is a place and a place of importance for every entrepreneur in the system, regardless of what they're offering. And so having that appreciation for who you are, for what you bring to the table, and allowing yourself to freely receive appreciation. Because the more you appreciate yourself and the world around you, the more the universe will queue up opportunities for you to receive appreciation for who you are and for what you do. And appreciation comes in many forms. And just allowing yourself to feel your way around that appreciation ball, saying, I allow myself to receive verbal appreciation. I enjoy receiving verbal appreciation. I enjoy receiving financial appreciation. I enjoy receiving appreciation in all forms. Moving yourself, stair-stepping yourself through that. I know I went a little fast, but but allowing yourself to feel through appreciation and knowing that it is okay. It is okay. It is not only okay, it is essential for you to freely give and receive appreciation. For many years, there have been sort of arguing schools of thought that say, if you are a metaphysical entrepreneur, you don't have the right to receive appreciation. You don't need it. It's evil or wrong for you to ask for financial appreciation or for you to receive financial appreciation. And frankly, that's just nonsense. Appreciation is love in all of its forms. We are love in all of its many forms. And it is okay for you to give and receive appreciation. It's not just okay, it's essential. It's vital for all of us. So, I'm going to form the healing ball. It looks like Earth wrapped in love light, sending that out to our Virgo entrepreneurs. So if you're a Virgo entrepreneur, center your attention in the center of your being. Feel that grounding all the way down. Take a deep breath. Just inhale that healing energy. Feel it move through your systems gently, through your business, infusing everything that you are and everything that you do with appreciation. That is really beautiful. It's golden and sparkling. It's lovely. Whew. All right, so I'm going to clear out that Virgo and we will move on to Leo next. All right, we're back with Leo. These are our Leo energied entrepreneurs, the lions. I think every Leo I know has had just this huge mane about their appearance. It's just so beautiful. I love it. Okay, show me the energy of our Leos. Kind of a roar. All right. The Way. This is one of the 4 universe cards. So this to me always looks like intentional manifestation. So you've got, you put out what you hope for. So this is like sitting and formulating your vision. So you're definitely, Leos are definitely in a planning phase this week. So they're going to be sitting down and doing something like a focus wheel, which is from Abraham Hicks. I forget the name of it. If somebody remembers, post it. Great book. But she does this wheel where you put down in the center the thing that you want to manifest, and then around it you put 6 or 7 supporting concepts, usually in like an I am statement or an I have statement, so that you can really put your attention and your focus on clearing out the junk so that you know exactly what you want to manifest and putting the right energy and the right vibration into it, so that the universe brings you what you actually want and not what you thought you wanted. Because sometimes what you thought you wanted isn't quite right. Right? So you put that intention out, and then the universe responds instantly. Like as soon as you put it out, the universe responds, and it provides all of the necessary components for it to become, and then it manifests through the universe moving the correct components at the right place at the right time for you to then receive it. So planning, for sure. This is business planning week for the Leos. Yeah. So what's the energy in opposition to every time I ask this, I then ask in my head, why does there always have to be opposition? And then they show me the yin yang symbol, and they say this is balance. But the light always wins if the light chooses to win, because the light remembers that it's the light, and there's nothing else that can stop it. I mean, really just laying down and letting darkness roll over us is just silly. It's just silly. All right, so energy and opposition for our Leos this week. Energy and opposition. I was seeing... In my head, I was seeing the bane of my existence, which is video games. I adore them. And then when I get one on my phone, then I lose like a couple of hours. And I'm like, what happened? There were all these things I was going to do, and instead I played video games on my phone. So this is kind of that place of lethargy where we just throw away our time, where we waste our time and energy instead of sitting down and doing a focus wheel. So, what are your vices, Leos, fellow fire sign? What is stealing your time? What is stealing your energy? What is stealing your money? What is stealing your attention? Find it and rip it out by the roots. So it's the healing remedy for our Leos. I mean, I'm vicious on weeds, so. The healing energy for our Leos is the 9 of Cups. So it's going to that place of pure joy where you just remember everything that you love about why you do this. Everything that you want to manifest, because the synergy of this card is that it looks like a focus wheel. You have this beautiful version of yourself surrounded by love and so happy and so joyful and surrounded by everything that you wanted to manifest, all of those supporting concepts and ideas. And knowing that, just sitting in it, just dwelling in it, knowing that you have everything that you desire, that you are fully supported and protected and loved, and the universe is orchestrating everything in your favor. Know it. And then do it. Right. Forming that ball of healing energy for our Leos. And this just looks like this huge fiery lion roaring. And now he's swallowing this ball of water, and that's that love energy, and it's turning his flame into this soft blue flame so that he's just filled with love light. That's gorgeous. Now he's turning to like golden flames. Sending this energy out to all of our Leo energied entrepreneurs. So if that's you, bring your attention into the center of your being. Feel your grounding all the way to the center of the earth. Take a deep breath. Just inhale that transformational Leo energy, allowing you to transition into a place of productivity, of planning, of manifesting, in a place of happiness, dwelling in your knowledge that you are fully supported. I ask that this healing be sealed to the Leos, and so it is. Always remember that healings sent out are an offering. This is my offering to the community, to all of you, because I understand that we are a giant team and we are better together. So it's purely optional if you would like to receive healing. I hope that you do. Okay, clearing out the Leo energy, and we're going to go right into Pisces. Ooh, that is some sweet, soft water feeling after Leo. Oh, the water feels great. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so Pisces, show me the Pisces entrepreneur. What are they dealing with? I'm hearing Dory again. Just keep swimming. So you're feeling a little shaky financially, and you're kind of penny pinching and hoarding your funds. The thing about about why it's not a good idea is when we start pinching our what we're allowing to flow out from us, it also simultaneously pinches what we allow ourselves to receive. I know it's weird, but it's just one of those weird universal concepts, because what you're showing to the universe, so what we do is we decide what we want and we form a picture, and then we show that picture to the universe, and the universe copies it immediately and it shows it back to us. So if we show the universe, oh my God, I don't have enough, then the universe says, oh my God, you don't have enough. and you actually end up having fewer resources instead of more. So it's kind of a dance, Pisces, to move your energy into a better place. But the good news is that the energies in opposition to you being this weird penny pinching hoarder are both things trying to help you. So we've got the Princess of Swords, and I'm just looking to see Oh, this is interesting. I'm seeing for some of you, this is a literal person. There is a young, really swift-minded, really creative young lady who has the ability to help move your business forward. For some of you, it's not a person outside you, it's you. It's you accessing your creative energy and allowing your creative feminine energy to really, really let loose and be something that you seriously invest in. Then you've also got that with the energy of Nine of Discs, which is growth. So you're freaking out and thinking you need to hoard your resources while the universe is trying to literally dump resources in your lap. Okay, it's Nine of Discs is a lot. It's a lot of financial growth energy coming kind of like a freight train. And so you're actually going to need to, I don't feel like you're even going to have time to worry about the hoarding thing, because all of this abundance energy coming at you while you're accessing the creative side of your brain, or allowing a creative young female person to assist you in just splashing creativity energy all over it. This is good. This is really good energy coming your way. It's just important to shift you out of that miserliness, to allow yourself to give and receive freely, and to let that free creativity flow, to let the growth flow, and just keep yourself from pinching it off, right? Where your attention goes, energy flows. We know this. So that means if your attention is on feeling like you don't have enough, then that's what you get more of. When you shift your attention to all of the growth and abundance that's trying to pour in, then you get more growth and abundance trying to pour in, right? Use your creative energies and flip it. Flip the situation. That's what we do. Somebody was asking me the other day about how do you read reverse cards, and I'm like, well, you're gonna have to feel your way around it, but sometimes it's saying, heal me, heal something. There's a blockage here that needs to be repaired. That's just one of the many messages it could be giving, though. So we're gonna do. I think in the summer, I'm losing track of the date, but I'll look it up for you. We're going to do some study groups so we can get together and discuss all these wonderful aspects of the cards, because that's just beautiful and we love it. Okay, so the healing energy for, how many times have we seen this card today? The healing energy for our Pisces entrepreneurs is balance, balancing your energies, and speaking your truth, the truth card. So allow your energies to be more balanced. And as you are shining your light and owning your truth, speak. Let your voice be heard. And remember, you're the boss. It's your business. I mean, people like to push you around because you're so loving and gentle and kind. I mean, that's just your nature as a Pisces. You're very Dory. But Dory, girl, you gotta speak your truth. You gotta. I mean, this is just how you triumph. If you step out of that, it's not going to be anything good for you. And you want the best, the highest outcome. Speak your truth. Stand in your creative energies. Allow the energies around you to balance. Right, I'm forming that ball of healing energy. It just looks like this huge ball of like a golden crystal light. Sending that out to all of our Pisces energied entrepreneurs. I should have asked first, but I'm feeling a goddess card. Vila, shape-shifting. There's a transformation going on there. And embracing that is essential. We also pulled Aphrodite. Her element is water. So as the goddess of love, That's very, very appropriate for Pisces. Yeah, beautiful. All right. If you're a Pisces, bring your attention into the center of your being. Feel your grounding cord all the way to the center of the earth. Take a deep breath and receive that healing energy. Allow it to flow through you, through your business, clearing and cleansing. I ask that this healing be sealed to the Pisces. And so it is. Okay, so I'm going to clear up the Pisces energy, and then we will come back with Sagittarius. The fact that we've seen balance 3 times today makes me feel like that's it's a greater energy that's passing over all of us. It's just something to be aware of. All right, Sagittarius, last fire sign, the party people. Where's the party at? You guys are awesome. So looking at the energy of the Sagittarius entrepreneur, I just keep seeing disco balls. So it's moving you into a more nurturing, more feminine place of abundance. So this is good for you. It's giving you a lot more earth energy. It's giving you a lot more groundedness, and it's giving you, for some of you, this is a person, like an admin assistant or a manager or somebody that can help you get the groundedness and guidance that you need to be able to move your business forward. So there's something organizational here. So for some of you, it is your own inner manager type person. It is your own earth energy. But for some of you, it is a person. So just keep your eye out if you happen to be one of the ones that just feel completely inept in the office, and that's fine. Some people feel that way. That's fine. That's why admins exist. Just, keep your eyes open and be aware that there's lots of admin assistants out there. Okay. What is the energy in opposition to our Sagittarians getting some more, looks like more foundational stuff in their business, more structure, a little more support? What's the energy in opposition? I'm seeing an image of like pride, like feeling like not sure that you want to let someone help you. I know some people really struggle with receiving help, and I'm actually kind of seeing that in the card. The energy in opposition is growth, 9 of discs. And there's this funny way where, look at her hand, the way her hand is sort of like, I always thought the bird was resting on her hand, but if we're talking about it in terms of opposition, that's almost like not letting people help you. You ever seen that stubborn person who is just, they're completely overburdened and they just won't let anyone help, even though they desperately need help? So don't be that guy, right? When you see yourself being overwhelmed by the overabundance of clients and customers and work that needs to be done, don't feel like you need to do it all alone. If you need help, there's help. There's tons of admin assistants. I know here in the United States, we have people that, like staffing services, that offer admins. Also, if you're metaphysic community, You can connect at your local co-op, and you can see if there is, because there's almost always people, that put things up on the board and say, hey, I'm looking for work doing X. You can also check in your social media communities to see if anybody offers services like that. So there's tons of opportunities. There are tons of ways for you to get through the help that you need, because if your business is growing at this rate, at a 9 of discs rate, that's a lot, and that's overwhelming. And if you can't handle it, then there's help available. If you can handle it, then it's time to let your energy shine. So what's the healing energy needed for this? What's the healing energy needed for the Sagittarians? Generosity, 6 of discs. So this is that not pinching ourselves off thing, right? Allowing yourself to give and receive freely. Being a little more earth energied than you normally are. Yeah. All right. Anybody want to speak? I feel like the goddess deck has something to say. Brigid, goddess of inspiration. I believe she's Irish Celtic. Yeah, triple goddess. Very beautiful. Born with her hair on fire. A lot of passion. So you're sort of pinching off your own inspiration. So definitely allow that to flow freely so that you can have the good outcome that we all want, because we all want you to be successful. When one of us succeeds, we all succeed. All right. So, healing energy. Ooh, it's a mixed bag. Fire and earth going out, giving you some groundedness, and sort of, it's like a more vibrant fire, like you're, it's almost like you're dampened a little bit, Sages, maybe just because you're feeling overwhelmed. So a little bit more fire to help you keep in your passion center, and that earth to bring in that groundedness. There we go. So Sagittarius is your energy. Bring your attention to the center of your body. Bring your thoughts all the way down, your attention all the way down through your grounding to the center of the earth. And then take a deep breath. Just inhale that beautiful ball of healing energy. Allow it to move through your being, through your business, clearing up blockages and going where it needs to go to help you move into that greater benefit. There we go. Greater value. Beautiful. All right. Clearing out. I asked that healing be sealed to the Sagittarians. Thank you. I'm going to clear these out, and then we will do Libra. Last sign of the morning. All right. We're bringing in the energy of Libra. Libra is our balanced air sign. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Show me the energy of Libra. What are the Libras dealing with right now? Whoop. Come on. Oh. Got 2 cards. We got the 4 of Cups. So it's sort of going into a place of meditation, and then getting kind of stubborn, forgetting what you went in here to find, and you sort of say, I'm going to sit here and be miserable and not receive, and possibly missing opportunities. At the same time, the energy of 8 of Wands. So you're in the middle of a shift. You're in the middle of big, big, big change. And at the same time, you somehow sat down and started to stagnate in that change. Probably doesn't feel very good, would be my guess. So big change for you this week, and possibility of missing out on that if you allow your energy to continue stagnating. What's the energy in opposition? Because that's kind of rough to begin with. So, what's the energy in opposition? I'm curious now. I'm wondering if it's going to be helpful. I hope so. I hope for your sake. Libras. Still shuffling. Hasn't come out yet. Energy in opposition to our Libras. As if what's happening isn't already enough. Oh my God, you're not going to believe it. Balance. The energies are trying to balance. That's what's happening this week. And, whew, yeah, with you fighting it, sitting in this stubbornness, that's not comfortable at all. And then Princess of Swords. So that truth, that creativity, that planting the sword and, being, here I am, this is what I do in the middle of a shift. So, whew, dang. Balance and truth. Creativity, clear, solid thinking about your business. What's coming at you? What's the healing remedy in the other deck? Healing remedy for our Libras to get through these challenging energies. It's the healing remedy. Move your energy, move your business forward. That's the healing. Door to Spirit. You sat down to look for something. You sat down to meditate. You said, I'm going to figure this out. And then at some point, you forgot why you sat down. You started to get bitter and angry and upset about the past failures and about what went wrong. And you got so busy thinking about what failed before that you forgot that you're not there. You're here. You're now. And in this now, you have balance, you have creativity, you have the root force of air energy coming at you with the opportunity to shift into something really amazing if you allow yourself to receive that. Anyone else want to speak with our Libras? A goddess card. Let your passion out. Freya she's an incredible goddess, but let your passion out. All right. So let's send that healing energy out to our Libra entrepreneurs. This is air and water, bringing balance to your meditation, opening that door to spirit and allowing you to connect with your business at the highest level. If you're a Libra, center your attention in the center of your being. Run your attention down your grounding all the way to the center of the earth. Take a deep breath. And just inhale that ball of healing energy. Feel it coming in you, through you, flowing through. ask that this healing be sealed to the Libras. Thank you all so much for being a part of the metaphysic community. You are all precious and valuable. I will be live tomorrow in Open Heart Community Circle from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I will also be live in Fireside on Thursday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So if you want any particular specific questions or assistance about your business, we will be more than happy to bring that to you as a free offering to the community of awakened entrepreneurs. Love and blessings. Namaste.